Good evening, my fellow South Africans. My name is Douglas Garden. Tonight, I'm going to be speaking about crime in our country. You know that we are also affected by the crime in this country. It's got out of hand. It's ridiculous. It's time we done something about it. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the police officers and the law enforcement that are out there trying their best to keep us safe. I know it's an endless task at the moment. But at the same time, I have to say this is from my heart, the way I've looked at this whole thing. I believe we're actually looking at in the wrong direction. Yeah, every time I turn on the TV, all I hear is people screaming for more police officers. No, 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 no. I don't believe that is correct. I believe that the police is only an extension of our judicial system, our courts, in other words. Our judicial system is the one that needs to be overhauled. And from there, we can then look at the police force because they're the supporting role. The police are just the supporting role. They're not the foundation of our law. I.e., and as I said earlier, we've all been victims of crime. I've had 2 vehicles stolen. I've had bullets flying past my ears, which I'll maybe speak about this at another stage. Maybe that's why I'm so white, because those bullets came past her, 3 of them. I thought it was 2, but it was actually 3 bullets which had pulled out of my dashboard eventually. I survived that. That happened to me in Johannesburg a few years ago, 2008 to be quite exact. Anyway, but now we need to get down to the basics here. The punishment must fit the crime. At the moment, what happens is people go out there, they commit a crime, that tomorrow the police will go out, arrest that person, and when you look again the next day, they're back on the streets. Why? Because they pay their 25 cents and they get told they got bail. And then there's a long-winded 400 years of bullshit in the court. There's a lot of crap, man. Then if you're caught and you are found guilty, you must get punished. Like number one, theft, stealing. I don't care what it is. If it's a loaf of bread, a frigging TV, a motor car, whatever it is, anything that, because you worked for that thing. It's yours. It's your property. That man wants to come here and just take it because you, for some bullshit reasons, probably for drugs, but we're going to talk about that as well. I'm saying you steal, they take an eyeball, remove it. And told you do it again, the other one comes out. The cornea, you take the good cornea, of course, you take the good cornea, you don't take the bad one, and give it to the good citizens of the country, those that need those things. Give them the corneas, the good corneas. Those criminals don't need them because if they can't see, they can't steal. That's where I come from. Another thing we can talk about, all these firearms. If you're caught with an unlicensed firearm in your possession and you're not licensed for that to own that gun or to be in possession of it or have got no you haven't the permission to be carrying it, they must take you, remove one eyeball, both index fingers and both thumbs. Finished. You won't be running around with a gun after that, I can quite assure you. And even if you are, I don't know how you're going to operate it. That will be your personal problem. But anyway, that's where we need to get to. So anyway, let's get going back to the punishment. Let's take, for example, a man that's driving a Lamborghini comes down the road and he's in a 100 kilometer zone and he comes past at 120 kilometers an hour and he gets a fine. It's the same fine as a guy coming on his freaking bicycle or his broken down old Mini or Volkswagen. He gets to pay the same fine. That man that owns a Lamborghini, I'm sure he should be paying more. So the fine should actually go according to the vehicle, to the cost of the vehicle. In other words, the value of the vehicle. So in other words, if you get caught speeding, you get say 10% of the value of your vehicle, the value of the vehicle, that must now become the fine. Maybe then they will feel it because a rich man doesn't feel it. 1,000 rand to him is nothing. 500 rand, 1,000 rand, he's laughing at you. He spends more on that on his bubble gum and whatever during the week. I know that as a fact. Rich people, it's water to them. It doesn't affect them. But if you say to them, okay, you driving a 1 million rand motor car, guess what? Your fine is now 100,000 rand. I bet he's going to sing another tune, guaranteed. Coming back to that, drinking and driving under the influence of alcohol. This thing of 1,000 rand fine and all that, that's nonsense. You are supposed to be charged with attempted murder. Attempted murder. That should be at least a fine of punishment of 15 years in jail. So, okay, so we don't go too harsh on these guys, these silly bums that want to drink their beers and that and drive. But now we introduce a new law called, you're caught driving under the influence, your license is immediately revoked. You cannot apply for another license for 15 years, yeah, until you've served your suspended sentence. Remember, now you've got now a 15-year suspended sentence, and you're not allowed to drive at all. No more fines, because the rich people don't feel it. The average man doesn't feel it. But if you're caught driving again with or without a licensing material, you automatically go inside for the remainder of your 15 years that you're on. That might also put the handbrake on this nonsense of drinking and driving in the country. Right, where were we, Lisa? We were sitting at crime. Maybe we're talking about crime in our poor country.
Yeah.
No, as I said, you still eyeball out. Still again the other eyeball out. Same as those little buggers sitting in Parliament. They want to pull for our coffers. Eyeball out. I know we're going to end up with it's probably a whole the whole cabinet, all sitting there with one eye patch. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure it wouldn't surprise you either. But I think we have to put something. We have to start somewhere with this crime story. Coming back to the crime, drugs, 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 drugs. My pet hate. I got a pet hate for drugs. I believe that anybody that's caught selling drugs should no more jail sentence. They get taken with their stock to the courtroom. They put a nice table and a chair there, put a tablecloth, make it all nice and pretty, put the cameras on them, and make them eat their stock. Then they're free to go. Same as these little kids that are running around buying the stuff. If you catch him in the road and he's bought his devil's cabbage or whatever it is that he's taking, you take him to the courtroom, you put him down there, you say, right, now you eat what you bought. Inside there, eat it. Right, next. Case closed. Do you agree with me? I think that would work. Maybe we can start slowing this thing down, but we need to nail the dealers and the merchants and the um, manufacturers of the stuff. You must make them eat their stock. I.e., if you catch one guy, you say to him, right, so say now he's got caught now, he's got, say, 50 kgs of drugs with him. You say to him, okay, where did you get the supply from? He must talk, because the only way he's going to get all that down his gullet is if he gets somebody to help. He's got to get somebody to help him eat it. So he must name all his accomplices, and they can all come and join in the banquet there. They can eat their drugs. Case closed. I promise you, he's free to go after that. Once he's eaten all his drugs, he can walk out and go home. I don't care if he dies on the street, because quite frankly, I don't think we need those type of things in our country in any case. Do you people agree with that? Please let me know. And thank you so much for following me on this podcast. I've really appreciated it. Allowing me, as you can see, I'm not too well in the head after the stroke. That's why I stutter and slur at times. No, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, good night, people. Enjoy your evening, and we will talk again tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be able to talk again. Okay. Good night. Love you all.
Please don't forget to subscribe, guys, and hit a like and comment. We would truly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. God bless.